Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of King Steve Arius. First off, before we get into our topic of the day, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button and subscribe button, it would be much appreciated. And I always love what you guys have to hear on this topic. And this one is a juicy one. I think this is going to be one of my best topics I've ever talked about. So this topic is hashtag COD is dead. Now, in case you guys don't know, the Infinite Warfare trailer, which is the next Call of Duty game, has gotten over 2 million likes. It's become one of the most disliked videos in YouTube history. It's in the top 10 and it might go to number 1. It's very possible that it could hit that number 1 spot. So number 1, let's talk about why it's so disliked. This isn't a dislike video, by the way. I promise it has something to do with, why hashtag COD is dead part right in a second here, but first of all, let's talk about the reasons why COD it's hated this much. It's not because of the trailer, okay? I can affirmatively tell you it's not because of the trailer. People are not hating on this trailer. They are hating on Call of Duty. This is a way that the community is giving the middle finger to Activision. And how are they doing this, you might add? Okay, well, let's talk about the first thing. Number 1, supply drops. Activision has treated the community like garbage lately. Okay, people didn't want supply drops. They said there wouldn't be supply drops, and then there was supply drops. Now, first it was cosmetics, and then they added weapons and stuff like that, and then it got out of hand. We are sick and tired of freaking supply drops. Activision is abusing their power, and we know it, but we put up with it, alright? And this is one of the reasons why people are pissed off at this trailer. They're just like, no, we don't want this. Number 2, it's in a futuristic setting. People want a modern setting game. They want a modern setting, or they want World War II or World War I. They've wanted this forever now. People have talked about this, and 3 years later. Now, I knew this was probably going to happen because the 3-year development cycle, and I mean, it makes sense. You know, they were on this advanced movement system, and we do know that there are some form of exosuit movement in this game. All right, we don't know what it's going to be like. It could just be a very simple jump. That could be all that's in the game. And I think that would be fine. I think that I like Black Ops 3, and I like the advanced movement system, and if they just copied and pasted that, I'd be very happy with the next game, probably. I honestly would. And from what I'm hearing, from what I've heard from Infinity Ward, they actually tweeted out saying that if you like the Black Ops 3 system, you're going to feel right at home. Or they tweeted something like that. I'm not going to find the tweet and post it on here, but it's definitely out there if you look it up. It's definitely on Infinity Ward's site. So probably going to be very similar. I don't know if there's going to be wall running. That's something that people bring up a lot, but I'm getting a little bit off topic here. But yeah, they don't want a futuristic setting anymore. The COD community has made it very clear that they want to go back to either modern times or go back to World War I or World War II because they're sick and tired of all this space nonsense. They want something that's more cohesive. Now, the reason why they went further into the future, though, I'd like to point this out because I feel like not many people know this. The reason why they went further into the future is because they wanted more freedom with their storytelling. When you're stuck in a time zone, especially in World War I and World War II, you're kind of trapped in you can only tell about certain things. You can only have certain weapons. You don't have as much freedom. Now, in modern times, you have a lot more freedom with what you can do. And you're not as closed in. This is what Infinity Ward has said, and it makes sense. It makes sense. You're limited to the technology that is at the time of World War I and World War II, and in modern times, you're definitely able to do a lot more. And within the future, you can definitely open up the imagination, and you're able to do a lot more things. So I definitely understand this point. All right. It makes sense. Now, I think modern times would make more sense. I think the next Call of Duty game, whatever it is, after 2016, Infinite Warfare, will definitely be something modern times. I don't know if they'll actually go back to World War I and World War II, but they might. You never know. We'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, man, I'm going all over the place. The last and final thing is the advanced movement system. People are sick and tired of jumping around, wall running, all this other stuff. They're just sick and tired of it. They want boots on the ground. That is the typical term, boots on the ground. They want a boots on the ground game, and that's something that people have been asking for forever now, man. They've been asking all the time. Boots on the ground game, boots on the ground game. That's all we've talked about. That's all that was on people's minds when the next Call of Duty was, is it going to be boots on the ground? Obviously, they have some type of advanced movement system. Now, what it is, we don't know yet, but we will soon find out. Hopefully, within at E3, we'll find out exactly what the next Call of Duty will look like. Now, as I was saying, right? As I was saying, now going through all of that, getting back to COD, hashtag COD is dead. This COD hashtag is started by the Call of Duty community when they saw the Battlefield trailer. The Battlefield trailer is superb. It looks freaking amazing. It looks really good. And I'm very happy with the trailer as a whole. And it definitely looks way better than anything that Call of Duty came out with. That is for sure. No doubt in my mind. But something that really bugs me is when people are saying hashtag COD is dead, and yet they're going and they're buying the game, okay? Everyone knows that's the way that you're going to hurt Activision, okay? If you want to really hurt Activision, don't buy the game. You know what I'm saying? It's these people that are hypocrites and saying, I want Call of Duty, like I'm sick and tired of Call of Duty, but like I want the game. And so, especially because of COD 4, everyone wants COD 4, dude. I don't blame you. And I'm sick and tired of Activision just like everyone else is. But you don't see me, like, I'm not proclaiming to say hashtag COD is dead. People are just upset and mad, and the COD community is a very emotional-driven community. We get mad about something, we are very vocal about it, and we will let you know if we're mad about something, right? We are very, very, very vocal about it, right? So, like, this is one of those things where it's like, you're very vocal about it, but this isn't going to have an effect at all. You really think that anything's going to happen when we bought, even though we say a hashtag COD is dead, and then we go out and we buy the next game anyways? No, 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 no. Once again, I'm not trying to say that I'm a hypocrite because I am going to buy the next COD game. I put up with Treyarch's crap, right? I'm sick and tired of it too, just like everyone else is, but I'm completely content with them taking my money. If I get COD 4, I'm perfectly okay with it. But I'm not on the bandwagon for hashtag COD is dead. I'm not saying these things, right? People can do what they want, and they can do this, they can get on the bandwagon and be hypocrites if they want. I'm just saying I'm sick and tired of hearing, oh, hashtag COD is dead, and then people are like, yeah, did you get Modern Warfare, whatchamacallit? Or did you get COD 4? Did you get that game? And they're like, yeah, sure I did. Of course, I pre-ordered it already. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, that's frustrating to me, man. That's so frustrating. Sorry guys, I know I'm ranting a little bit. Some people might really find this offensive, and it's just, man, it's been on my mind. It's really gotten to me, and this is just a way to kind of get it out. Another thing is, I don't think the point of this hashtag COD is dead is to hurt Activision, but is it really even doing that? Is hashtag COD's dead even doing that? It's free promotion. We are literally out there promoting. You want to know what's more talked about than the Battlefield 1 trailer? How bad Infinite Warfare is. Any business major will tell you, anyone that's any kind of business will tell you, you want to get people talking about your product. No matter if it's good or bad, it's still talking about your product and you're still trying to sell it, right? Now, obviously, you would prefer it to be good to bad, but if you can get it either way, it doesn't matter. Like, they don't care. They just want people to buy their product. And like I was saying, like if they can get you to talk about the product, even if it's in a bad connotation, they're gonna let you talk bad about it as much as you want because they're still getting people to talk bad about the game. You know what I'm saying? They're still getting the word out that the game is coming out and people are going to buy it just for the fact of COD 4 anyways. So, guys, yeah, I think that's about all I really wanted to say. It's just like, I don't think COD 4 is even doing the job that it was set out to do to begin in the first place. I really, really, really truthfully hope that you guys one day, like, look at this, and if you're the hashtag supporter, that's okay, that's fine. But I just hope that you look at this, and hopefully this makes more sense to you. I don't think that it's doing much good, and I hope that you guys understand my opinion and my point of view. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like what you saw here, hit that like button, subscribe, that would be amazing, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Oh, also comment. Comments would be beautiful as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.